Hey guys, so I have no idea where to start. There's been so much going on. I'm sure you've heard that on the 9th of November, Donald Trump became President of the United States. Oh, I'm still in disbelief of that entire sentence and will probably always will be. Um, the alternative wasn't great either. We had a warmongering, neoliberal, capitalist-loving, corporation-siding establishment puppet. So it's crazy to think of the whole population of 319 million people, that they are the best two candidates that they could come up with. The two options of government weren't fantastic. One side was unwavering profit grabbing wars and carry on with the pro capitalist system as it is in present, or someone who could bring about hatred, fascism, racism, sexism, transphobia, homophobia, all within his country. I'm certain throughout the entire country there was a person who could have made a positive change and actually gave a shit about ordinary people and a passion for wanting to make the majority of Americans' lives better. Bernie Sanders, for one. Um, I am worried about Trump and what catastrophic changes he'll bring, but I'm probably more worried about the Vice President, Mike Pence. If you haven't heard about him, please research him. Here are just a few things that he believes and his opinions. So Pence is anti-environment and he has continually voted against regulating greenhouse gases. Eek. Pence is pro-life and wants to take away funding for abortion services. Pence is anti-birth control. He is anti-gay. He doesn't want the government to pay for cancer screenings, but he does want the government to pay for abusive conversion therapy programs. He's signed a law bill that allows discrimination against LGBTQ customers based on religious belief. He's a racist. He thinks there's too much talk about institutional racism in law enforcement. He has tried to prevent Syrian refugees from settling in his state because they pose a threat to safety of residents. He has refused to comply with federal guidelines aimed at reducing prison rape. Wow. Okay, so these are the kind of people that we're dealing with. And these people have got the most powerful positions. They'll have full control of what happens to the American people, pretty much. Throughout the world, there's corrupt, selfish, greedy people are getting elected into the government all of the time. Why, you may ask? And I wonder exactly the same thing, but I do believe there is a remedy. Quite a simple one. I just think we need more decent people in government. Just think about it. People who once elected would fight for positive change until their very last breath, not because they're getting paid a high wage, but because they actually care and want to make a change to people's lives. Ordinary people, people who are on a minimum wage, people who've worked 12 hours in factories, people who've slept rough, who've fallen victim to mental illness, people who work in homeless shelters, people who cry for the suffering of the many in this country, young people who are fed up, people who have fought for the country, people who work 2 jobs just to feed their families, single parents, gay people who have suffered scrutiny, disabled people who are angry, ethnic minorities who want to make a change. These are the people who we desperately need in our government. Just imagine what dramatic change it would make. People like me, people like you, who actually care. So that's my simple solution to corrupt governments that do not serve in the interest of their people. Any thoughts, suggestions, comments, all that shit, let me know what you think. And thank you for watching, guys. See you later.